everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's point of view, and our focus today is on veterans healthcare. Take a look at the story headline. And it reads, "The Veteran and His Repossessed Prosthetic Legs." I'll provide you with a summary here, but I'll place the link to a few of the full articles in the description box. Now, since last week, there's been a series of online articles published describing or talking about the Veterans Administration and what was depicted as another lack of responsibility of a VA in taking care of veterans. These stories were circulating online from news sources throughout the United States, but a few were even picked up in a few news sources in other countries. And they all describe a tragic situation in which, according to the news sources, a disabled veteran had his prosthetic leg repossessed because, according to the articles, it was repossessed because the Veterans Administration refused to pay for it. Now, these articles were also circulating among various veterans groups on social media sites, and everyone had an opinion. And there was one common theme. The Veterans Administration had failed another veteran in the most inhuman way possible. In conducting my research, I found out that these articles contain several inaccuracies, and now that I fully understand the problem, I want to lay out the facts in this video so that it becomes crystal clear that in this instance, it was the patient and not the Veterans Administration who was at fault. So I guess my objective is simple, just to shed a little bit of light on this controversy regarding the veterans whose prosthetic legs were repossessed a few weeks ago. So today we're focusing on this man. His name is Jeffrey Holloman. Mr. Holloman is 69 years old. He's a veteran of not only the Vietnam era, but also the Iraq War as well. And he's also the recipient of 2 Bronze Stars for valor in combat. Now, he had some ongoing medical problems, which resulted in the loss of both of his legs, so he's now a double amputee and staying in a veterans home in Collins, Mississippi. Now, here are the facts as we know it. Mr. Holloman coordinated and received a pair of prosthetic legs from a local prosthetic company. There is absolutely no indication from the information provided that he received authorization from the VA to do so. During one of the sessions with the prosthetic folks, he was told that the Veterans Administration was not going to pay for his prosthetic legs. And the reasons for that, and I'll explain in a few minutes. So at that point, the veteran had to make some choices, either to consult with the VA and get accurate information on what he needed to do, and that was not going to happen overnight, or his other option was to go ahead and use Medicare. But in using Medicare, that would be a copay associated with it. Those were his only options. But according to what has been reported, the veterans decided he was not going to pay the copay and that the VA needed to pay for his prosthesis or his prosthetic legs. So I'm sure there were several back and forth conversations during this process, because once a prosthetic or prosthesis has been made for one individual, they don't take it back and use it on another patient. But normally there's several fittings scheduled with the client just to make sure the prosthesis fits well and that the patient is comfortable using it. And it was during one of these fittings that the representative from the prosthetic company asked the veteran to sign the Medicare paperwork, and he refused. So let me be clear, this is not charity, and the prosthetic company is in business to make money. So if there is not going to be a payment, the representative really could not release the prosthetic legs to the veteran. He could not really deliver the final product, so he took them back. And to be honest, I don't blame him, because at the end of the day, he had done his work, he had delivered a product, and he was not going to be compensated. It was only after the media got involved and presented a one-sided release that the prosthetic company returned the legs, but they were clearly done with this veteran. They were not going to waste any more time and energy, knowing very well they were not going to get paid. If he wanted to get fitted for it, he needed to find another way to get it done. And to be honest, I don't blame him one bit. So, in summary, that's exactly what happened. But the first thing I don't understand is who contacted the prosthetic company. From my experience, and I've been a veteran for 16 years, I served in the military for 25 and a half years. Sometimes a representative may be visiting a facility looking for business, and someone may conveniently mention that a potential client is in need of a prosthetic legs, but that does not mean you go ahead and build those legs for him. It seems to me that the representative was a bit inexperienced because you have to understand just how the government works. It seems like the first question any person would try to pin down is just who's going to pay for it, and then secure an agreement in the form of an authorization. And until you have that authorization, you can yell and scream all you want, but you're simply wasting your time. Every veterans know that you cannot dictate what the Veterans Administration must do. So to all of you, the news sources out here blaming the VA because of this mix-up, you are so very wrong. The Veterans Administration was not at fault. In my opinion, the prosthetic company and the veteran must share the blame. But the veteran also knows better. He's not a new veteran. He's been a part of the system for a very, very long time. And if you did not secure proper payment, you can say whatever you want, but those legs were never yours. They're not yours until they're paid for. You can't refuse to sign the documents, refuse to go to the appropriate VA channel, and then claim the product. I'm sorry, it has never worked that way. That's all I have for you right now. Please leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about the story. And feel free to disagree if you like, but this is my position. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that red subscribe button on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on this notification bell right here, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.